Hello, I'm Katrina M. Craft, and you've just tuned into the Craft More Cash podcast, where finance meets innovation and strategy becomes reality. With over 2 decades navigating the twists and turns of tax strategies and business strategies, I've had the incredible opportunity to work with startups and Fortune 500 companies alike, crafting pathways for businesses to grow and thrive. I've tailored my expertise to serve the unique needs of coaches, creators, marketers, and real estate investors. I'm on a mission to equip business founders with the financial savvy they need to grow real wealth. So buckle up and let's dive into the world of financial success, innovative strategies, and the stories that make us all want to keep pushing forward. Welcome to Craft More Cash. Let's make wealth building simple, fun, and effective. Ready to transform your financial journey? Let's start crafting. Hello, entrepreneurs. Today we're going to talk about employee gifts. It is very important as a business owner and as an entrepreneur to incentivize our staff with gifts. So oftentimes we want to show that we have recognized their efforts. We know that our staff help drive the success of our business. What we don't want the employees to get from us is a big surprise at tax time. When they get their W-2 and they see that that gift is now taxable, it could be a big surprise and a very big misunderstanding on the side of the employee. So make sure that you understand the tax implications of giving a gift to the employee, and also to understand if that gift that you've given is now tax deduction for your business. There just may be a way. The second type of gift that can be given to employees are taxable gifts. Those are cash or gift cards that you give as bonuses or achievement awards. So when you give that type of gift, if you give a gift card for $100 to a restaurant and it's for an achievement that the employee has done, that item would be taxable. It should be reported on their W-2 as income. The third type of gift that we're going to talk about is called gifts for travel. A lot of times we may incentivize our employees with trips of vacations to luxurious places. And employees often like those types of gifts. But what they will not like is when they see that that money, that the value of that trip is taxable on their W-2. Please explain to your employees that when they get this gift for their achievement and they've achieved great success, that bonus gift is going to be taxable and included on their W-2. The fourth type of gift we want to talk about is also taxable to the employee. So make sure they understand that. If you give a gift certificate and that gift certificate can be redeemed for merchandise, the value of that gift certificate is going to be taxable and must be included on the W-2 for the employee. The fifth type of gift that we're going to talk about is when you give your employee a gift for tickets to a concert, tickets to sporting events, or if you give them merchandise. They must be taxed on the value of that item that you've given. So make sure they understand. Go, have a good time. But at the end of the year, that amount is going to be included in their W-2 and it's going to be taxable to the employee. Again, for us as a business owner, that's a deduction that will reduce our income on our financials. So it's still a good idea to incentivize your employees. Just make sure they understand that some gifts are taxable. The other type of gift that can be given under the qualified plan is a Safety Achievement Award. There are certain guidelines around the Safety Achievement Award, and certain employees of your company will not qualify. So it's important you understand those rules. Also, when you have more than 10% of the staff who have received that award, there's also limitations. But there is good news. When you have employees and you give them these type of awards, up to $1,600 will not be taxable to the employee. So that's very good news to them because it will not be on their W-2. And remember, all of these employee gifts are a deduction to the entrepreneur. The IRS has given us some love and allowed us to give benefits to our employees, and we will not have to pay taxes on those amounts of the gifts. Also, now let's talk about what it means if they're not employees, but they're contractors, and you want to give gifts to your contractors. Well, gifts to contractors will be limited. It's a very small limit. And as much as I hate to say it, $25 is the amount that you could give to someone, a contractor, as well as your customers or vendors if you want to thank them. $25 a year is the limit. What kind of gift can you get for $25? Really? So the IRS has not changed that in a very long time, but that is the limit on giving gifts to contractors, your customers, and your vendors. Where do I go from here? You can learn to grow your wealth and develop financial intelligence by joining. It's a 6-week wealth intelligence program. So it's 6 modules, and every week you have homework, you have things that you need to go over, and you have a Q&A with me every week. And you're going to develop your net worth. You're going to have budgeting. You're going to look at QuickBooks. We're going to look at your KPIs, like what do you need to track? We're going to make sure that we have a plan that you wanted. And then by the end of that 6 weeks, you're probably going to adjust that plan because you're going to feel so strong and feel like now you have the wealth intelligence to make different choices.